Hi guys, I'm here today to do my week 3 or 4 of August. I don't remember what it is. I read 7 books this week and I'm currently reading 2. So I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. But yeah. So the first book I'm going to show you, the first 2 books I'm going to show you are ones that I don't own physically. So the first one is the Rebound Romance Podcast, week number 42. This is Keane, Time of My Life by Theodore Taylor. This was a first book by this author. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. As I said, it is the Rebound Romance Podcast, so this was a new release. This follows Lena and Keane, it is a bully romance. So Keane was a big bully in Selena's high school, then it's like 3 years later, and they meet again on spring break, and yeah. And then the next one I read was The Candle Palace by Denvi Perry. This is book 6 in the Jimerson Valley series. This follows Sarah and Milo, who you have met throughout the series. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. And this is like a little novella of showing you how Sarah and Milo meet. This came out on the 20th of August and really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 stars. As I said, the 6th book. And yeah. And then I reread books 4 and 5 in the Jimerson Valley series. So we have The Outpost, which is book 4. Gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Sabrina and Bo. Sabrina is a reporter for Seattle, and then she writes a story about a mobster, and then she is like on the run because they're trying to kill her. And she goes to Prescott, Montana, where her best friend Felicity lives. And then you have Bo, who is a ranger, sort of. So he takes her to the outpost, and she stays hidden for a while. 5 out of 5 stars. Listen to this on audio through the Audible Escape program. So, yes. And then I reread The Bitter Root Inn by Denvi Perry. This is book 5. This follows Macy and Hunter. Macy is raising her son, and she is dealing with the aftermath of what happened in book 1, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it happens in book 1. She's dealing with that, and then she recently just bought the inn in Prescott, and she's trying to make it good, better, and then Hunter comes and stays at the inn, and they form a friendship, and a lot of stuff happens. 5 out of 5 stars. Listen to this on Audible through the Audible Escape. This is my favorite book in the series. I really love this one. And yes, 5 out of 5. And these covers are gorgeous. I mean, all of them are gorgeous. But yes. And then I read My Kind of Player by Lacey Black. This is book 5 in the Summer Sisters series. This follows AJ, who is like the middle-ish child. third youngest, I should say, third youngest, and this follows her. She is a middle school teacher, and a former baseball player, Sawyer, and he suffered a injury, and he's the new PE teacher, and they meet one night at the bar, and it goes from there. 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. This was a romance reveal book and one of my TBR picks for the month. So, yes. And then I read Endgame by Tony Aleo. This is book 4 in the Bellevue Bully series. This is a hockey new adult romance. This follows Ryan and Sophie, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and highly recommend this series. Highly recommend Tony Aleo if you really like hockey romance. She does really good hockey romances. But this follows Ryan, who you meet in Tony Aleo's first ever book, Taking Shots. He is Shay Adler's nephew. And this follows him in his senior year at college, getting ready to go through the draft, and then he meets Sophie, who is a gymnast, and yeah, their love story. 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Then I read Juicy Rebound, which is book 1 in the Ice Cap series. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Amelia, who is Ryan's sister, and you meet Amelia in this one. Also, you meet the main character, love interest, Chandler or Moon. He is a player on this, in this, and yeah. So Moon or Chandler was at the Bellevue Bully School, and then his second year he gets drafted in, to, is it North Carolina? Might be North Carolina, but don't hold me on that. He gets drafted to the Ice Cats, and he goes and plays, and it's a few years later. Amelia just got out of a really bad relationship, and she doesn't know what she wants to do. She's had a falling out with her family, and she moves to her grandma's summer house, and then she meets Charlie again, and it goes from there. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The second book in this series comes out Tuesday, so yes, and I highly recommend this. This is a new adult hockey romance too, and this came out in January, so yes. Then the 2 books I'm currently reading, the first one is Stone by Mandy Beck. This is a romance reveal book box, also one of my TBR jars. I'm listening to this on audio. I think I have like 2 hours left. I will most likely finish this today, but it will be in next week's thing, and this is okay so far. I'm not a huge fan. I'm loving the audiobook though, but this is a rock star romance. It's okay. And then the next book I'm currently reading is Dump and Chase by Tony Aleo. This is book 1 in the Nashville Assassins Next Generation. So this follows Shelley and Aiden. Aiden is Fallon and Lucas's son, and their book was book 2 in the Assassin series, which is Trying to Score, I think. You meet Shelley in these books too. So after I finish reading this one, then I have a novella, and then the next book that comes out on Tuesday, I will do like a full reading order, or like suggested reading order for Tony Aleo's books. So if you guys are interested in that, keep a lookout, because it could get kind of confusing, because I think you should read these like series in order, because you will be spoiled, I feel like. But anyways, I'm really liking this. I'm only 77 pages in, but I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, those are the 2 books I am currently reading, and those were the 7 books I read this week. So it was a really good reading week for me. I think I only listened to 3 audiobooks. I'm on my 3rd, plus the Read Me Romance, so that's 4. And then I read the rest. But anyways, yeah, those are all the books I read this week. Sorry if you hear airplanes, my window is open. Yeah, if you want a full review on any of these, just let me know. And what are some books you read this week? And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.